Welcome back to the NTV Evening News Hour. In the Carter File, we return to Premier Dwight Ball's testimony at the Muskrat Falls inquiry today. 2 weeks ago, Ball told reporters that a court ruling in Quebec meant that the water management agreement would work for Muskrat Falls. But the consumer advocate has disputed that interpretation, saying the ruling does not guarantee that. Today, the Muskrat Falls Concerned Citizens Coalition tried to pin the Premier down on the accuracy of his statement, but other parties were concerned it will affect another behind-closed-door session at the inquiry.
On June 21st, the Evening Telegram reporter David Marr quoted you as saying that the recent Quebec Court of Appeal decision, quote, gives CFL Co. the rights to manage water on the Upper Churchill, therefore not having a negative impact on Muskrat Falls. I'm very relieved, I will say, end quote. My first question to you is, were you accurately quoted by Mr. Marr in that story?
I think that reflects the comments that I would have made.
Okay. My second question to you, and this is one again where you may wish to pause before you answer it, is it your understanding and belief that this decision, if it survives appeal, will allow CFL Co. to enter into a water management agreement with Nalcor that allows for the maximization of the noted capacity being 824 megawatts of Muskrat Falls?
Commissioner, I'll intervene there. I think this is starting to tread pretty clearly into the area of the in-camera session that's planned to deal with water management, and specifically to address whether there are any impacts on the evidence that was called and the testimony presented last fall on water management arising out of the decision of the Quebec Court of Appeal. So it seems to be getting into the subject matter of that session.
Mr. Ball made the comment, while we are all very sensitive to not wishing to prejudice the position of Newfoundland in any future litigation or negotiations, the comment nevertheless is out there.
I think I was pretty clear the other day that I would permit questions with regards to Premier Ball's statement and the basis of it, but I did not want to go to a point where he would actually having to be disclosed legal advice that was given to him. He may well have been advised by political people or whatever. There's no privilege attached to that.
What is the basis for the understanding and belief underlying that comment?
So when the decision was made public, there was significant, of course, national or provincial interest. I was asked to respond to the media about the decision, and so before responding to the media at the time, what I did was call some people at Nalcor. They weren't the legal group at Nalcor, but they had been in contact, and what I understood, people that would have been able to actually give some information related to this. But clearly, the information that came back to me also said that this will put to rest the idea of water management on the Churchill River. So that was the information that came to me, and that's the information that I relayed to the interviews that I would have did with the media here in our province.